Come on, my dear friends, as we are continuing with the new series, that is case studies. So let us let us first of all define what a case study is. So literally we can say that a case study is a detailed study of a specific subject such as a person, group, place, event, organization or phenomenon. Fine. Case studies are commonly used in social, educational, clinical and business research. Fine. But we focus more on the aspects, facts, issues, decisions taken, etc. etc. when the two parties, or we can say when two parties are opposing each other on some conflicts in the world of patents. Fine. So let us dig a little deeper by going into some specific cases. Fine? Okay. Wow. So, with this beautiful figure, let us proceed with the detailed one. Fine? So, friends, now it's time for case study number 8. And the case we have taken for case study number 8 is Pharma versus Astra Zeneca. And this is a decision of the Patent Office in the year 2016. So let us proceed with it. Okay, what are the facts? The applicant filed an application under Section 84, subsection 1, seeking the grant of a compulsory license for manufacturing and selling the compound sexagliptin. Okay, and as we know friends, what is section 84? This is compulsory licenses. Okay, so here what happened, the applicant filed an application as per section 84 and it seeks the grant of a, or we can say it wants the grant of a compulsory license, and that is true for manufacturing and selling a compound called sexagliptin. Okay, let us proceed further. Also, Pharma had made a request for a license to AstraZeneca with respect to the patent number 206546. This is given in we can say this is given in particular. Okay, so due to some technical failure in communication between the two parties, it may happen, friends. It may happen due to some reasons. What happened that, or due to actually here the reason is some technical failures, and due to the technical failure in communication between the two parties, what happened, 1 year, or we can say a period of 1 year lapsed without any progress of communication on the same issue. Okay, so now Pharma decided to approach the controller of patents. Okay, now let us see. So, issues. So, what is the issue now? Whether compulsory licensing should be granted in the instant matter or not. Okay. So, let us see what happens. We will proceed with some legal observations. Okay. So, as the case came to the controller of patents, the controller observed that with respect to section 84, subsection 1, clause A of the Patents Act, the applicant submitted data and statistics to show that the reasonable requirements of the public are not met by the patented invention. Okay, so the applicant, that is Pharma here, it submitted some data and statistics and shown that the reasonable requirements of the public are not met by the patented invention. That means who is the patent owner here? AstraZeneca. Fine. Okay. Also, with respect to section 84, subsection 1, clause B of the Patents Act, the controller observed that the selling price range proposed by Pharma was several times the alleged cost of import, and thus the applicant's own argument went against itself, and hence no case was made out. So that means whatever argument has given by the applicant, okay, what happened? Applicant's own argument went against itself, or as we can Just we can compare this case to a medical condition, that is autoimmune diseases. That means a person's own immunity acts against itself. Just an example, nothing else. So here what happened? The arguments of Lee Pharma acted against itself only. Okay. Now, with respect to section 84 subsection 1 clause C of the Patents Act, the controller pointed out the judgment of the Honorable Bombay High Court in the Bayer and the IPAB case that that means a citation has been given here. Okay, that manufactured in India is not a necessary precondition in all cases to establish working in India, and that the patent holder, however, is requested to establish the reasons which make it impossible to manufacture the patented drug in India, particularly when the patentee has manufacturing facilities within the country. Okay, that means what happened? The controller of patents pointed out the judgment of a particular case, and that the case is Bayer versus IPAP. Fine. So what he told, that means what the patent controller told, that manufactured in India is not a necessary precondition in all cases to establish working in India, and that the patent holder, however, is requested to establish the reasons which make it impossible to manufacture the patented drug in India, and particularly when the patentee has manufacturing facilities within the country. Fine. So, the controller observed that the applicant had not submitted any data relating to the manufacturing facilities of the respondent within India and failed to make a case that the invention was not being worked in Indian territory. Okay, see the observation of the controller. The controller observed that the applicant had not submitted any data relating to the manufacturing facilities of the respondent within India, and thus failed to make a case that the invention was not being worked in Indian territory. That means actually it failed to prove anything. Okay. Now, what was the final decision? In the light of all the above observations, the controller found that a prima facie case could not be made out for making an order under section 84 of the Patents Act 1970. Okay, this was the final decision made by the controller of patents. Okay, so okay friends, please go through each and every slide of this particular case study, and if you are getting stuck anywhere else, please ask me in my comment box. Okay friends, till then, enjoy learning, happy learning. Fine. So friends, enrich your brain cell with proper food and proper knowledge. So thank you all my dear friends for listening to me and watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Please keep questioning, please keep learning and keep enjoying. Thank you so much. God bless you. Jai Hind.